How can we describe the location of a particle? The location is also referred to as the position. Suppose you had a person standing over here, and you needed to find their exact position. It might be a little difficult to do just as is, but what if you had some sort of a landmark right next to them, like this flower? Well, then you could calculate the position of this object relative to the landmark. For instance, in this case, you could say that the person is 5 meters from the flower. So, to locate a particle or point, you need to find its position relative to another point. And this is often called the reference point, and is often the origin of an axis. So, we take an axis and place the origin at the reference point. Now, the position of all other points can be calculated as a distance measured relative to the origin. For instance, a point which is located 5 meters to the right-hand side of the origin would be at position x is equal to 5 meters. Another point which is located 2 meters on the right-hand side of the origin would be at x is equal to 2 meters. But what about points which are located to the left-hand side of the origin? Well, we can use a negative sign to show their orientation. For instance, if we had a point which was located 1 meter to the left-hand side of the origin, its position would be x is equal to minus 1 meters. And a point which is located 2 meters to the left-hand side of the origin, its position would be x is equal to minus 2 meters. So in a similar manner, we can mark the positions of all the other points. Another thing to notice here is that one side of the axis increases positively, and the other side, the positions increase negatively. Since the distances are measured relative to the origin, it doesn't really matter which side is taken as positive or negative, and we could just flip it around. So now the right-hand side is negative, and the left-hand side is positive. Depending on the scenario or situation, we can take whatever is more convenient for us.